I just listened to my natal chart reading for the first time, and I'm about to send the astrologer an email, but I feel like it was very spot on. I never got my full chart read before, and it was very interesting, and I feel like I could go read it on like Astro Cafe, but it's just different having someone break it down, and I really enjoyed it. I felt connected to everything he said, essentially. So that was just a cool experience that I wanted to remember in this moment in time. My day was very much so annoying me, to be honest, like very frustrating. I know that's kind of where I am hormonally right now, but also just like, why is everybody pissing me off? Why does everyone insist on just emotionally draining me? I don't know. Well, I do know. And I was thinking today about like having what is essentially and realistically a high empathy job, and it's just like, am I good at this? Yes. Do I have the tools to do this? Yes. Do I want to do this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure in what capacity. Like, in a different way, I feel like I have, just in where I am in life right now, in the level of discipline that I'm trying to get to like hold myself to, I have very low tolerance for my own and other adults' excuses. Yeah, just their excuses, and all the things, distractions, all the things that get in the way. And it's just like, it's a lot. Yes, life is a lot. Like, I'm fully aware. I have empathy. I hold space for that. I realize that. Like, yes, I agree. But okay, what's next? Like, we know it doesn't work at this point. And I don't even mean that like to say it. I was about to say I should have more grace in that, but I'm like, I really do have a lot of grace for it. I really do. But internally, I'm always just now asking, okay, so where do we go from here? And when I just know or can see, because I have talked to enough human beings to know human behaviors and like things like that, I'm just like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What are you doing? And yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'm not really, I just really want to focus on me, and I just feel emotionally drained when I have to like give parts of that to others. And like, of course, but as a job, it's different. It's different, and it's daily, and it's, yeah, all of that. I'm grateful to have a job. I don't mean this in any way to not be, whatever. I'm just saying, like, being a teacher and now doing what I do now, I be feeling it. I feel the toll for sure. And I don't want to say I don't have to, but I'm just like asking myself, do I want to? And like, in what ways, and for how long, and for who, and with who, and all those things. So yeah, I'm feeling better after hearing that though. I was feeling but I think I'm gonna go in and eat. That's gonna be a minute. But prepare myself something and maybe do a little 1-2 or whatever. I'm like, I could skate today, but I don't know. I could. That might be cool, but I feel like by the time I get off, it'll just be like too late. Dark outside, but we'll see. Regardless, yeah. That's what's up with me today. I don't know if I need to put my phone on do not disturb. It's not even like it's so many people trying to get in touch with me, but I just need a break from like others. I just be getting so like, I don't know. And maybe it's me. Maybe it really is me, but I always just be like, what do people be expecting me to take from some of the things they do sometimes? And I don't feel like people think about that enough on the opposite end. And I don't think about it enough, but I'm at least having the thought of like, you know, how do the things I say and do make others feel about themselves? And while it's not my responsibility, and I can't control the way others receive things, I would at least like to be considerate enough to have that in my mind, in my delivery, in my choice, in my, you know, in all the things. And I just feel like people don't be considering the full context a lot of the times when talking to me. And it's just annoying. I can't say it no other type of way than that. It's annoying. And then feeling like if I even just had someone to actually say this to and they genuinely felt me, that would make it not as like, But when I don't even have that and I'm just sitting here thinking about it myself and I'll continue to think about it myself, it's just like, yeah, for sure. Like, I'm going to just keep agreeing with me. Yeah, so. Yeah. Alright, so it's the next day. I'm not gonna look at the camera because I am driving. I'm actually leaving work early. I'm gonna work the rest of the day remote, which it took a lot for me to ask for, and I like feel bad about doing, even though I would advise someone else to do it and not feel bad. But honestly, I've had a lot of people just tell me about their ideations and attempts and all these things, and it's really just a lot on my energy right now. I'm already just feeling heavy. I've talked about this multiple times, but one of my closest friends ever in life, someone who I owe so much of just who I am to, died by suicide almost 2 years ago, and I just don't be liking to hear about that shit. I mean, and it just feels like I'm overreacting to even say that, and that's like a problem in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be gaslighting myself into, like, am I being dramatic? It's like, no. This actually regularly affects you, and having to, like, hold other people's trauma for work and still be broke, might I add, is a lot. I'm not gonna hold you, and I need to stop trying to downplay that and just, like, give myself space, time, and opportunity to just, like, reset. I feel like I mean, we all have been through so much, but I have been through a lot in these past few years, and I struggle emotionally a lot. I have no problem saying that. You know, I really don't. I go to therapy actively. But yeah, and I felt like I told my boss, my supervisor, and she did let me leave, but then she was like, are you okay? I'm just like, I'm fine. This is not the worst thing that ever happened to me. And not that it even has to be that, but it's just like, I'm cool. Just let me go. You don't really need to do nothing else. I promise you I can take it from here. But you know, yeah. And then I'm gonna get home and feel like I was overdosed. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I need to sit down. I need to sit down. I need to, yes. I don't know. But what I'm doing right now is taking myself home, and hopefully that brings some solace, some serenity, something. Yeah. That's life. My life. Peace. Checking in. It's October 7th today. Still got the birthday blues. I'm not gonna hold you. Yesterday kind of made it worse, but we're here. Yeah, like, I don't know. Honestly, just long story short, I'm just feeling like a loser more and more every day as I need to water that plant. Think about just sorry, that kind of took my attention. Like life circumstances and all the things, and I'm just, I don't even want to say I'm feeling lonely. I'm just feeling like the gravity of my solitude and how it always brings me back down to earth. Something to be grateful for and something to try not to psychoanalyze. But yeah, I think maybe a good cry would help right about now. I feel the tears being held back by my just being, and maybe I'll let them free flow tonight. I don't know, we'll see. I'm about to eat and practice guitar and think about how I should have been practicing guitar like this when I was 15, 16, 17, 18, all these years, and then maybe I would be in a different position I'm in right now, but I'm not, and I cannot go back to change that. So what do? We move forward and ask God to order our steps and really mean it. So I'm just getting back in the car from Best Buy. They sent me a little birthday thing, and I've been wanting just some very regular over or on-ear headphones, and these are what I got. I'm about to try them on to see how they sound. I cannot wait until I get home. I was for a second contemplating some Beats, even though I don't feel like I fundamentally want to support Beats, but that's a different conversation. But they did sound decent when I put them on. I was like, dang. I had some Beats and they broke like when I was like high school, and I haven't like had any since then. But they're very popular amongst the youth and really everybody. But yeah, I ended up getting these, so let's see how they sound.
This family stuff does not come with the manual, and I am sorry that the lines got blurred. Honesty? It's not him. Chief, it's fine.
Peace, it's Sunday. I've been up all day just doing things. I've been working on my zine. I'll talk more about that later, but I'm about to go print a little proof just to see. And now I'm thinking, like, should I just get a printer? I think I may just get a printer. It seems like not that I should have one, but that it would honestly be useful. I feel like I'd be going to Office Depot to print stuff more than I necessarily want to. So I'll need to give that some thought. But yeah, so I just kind of wrap that up. I'm about to go print the proof. It's like 4 o'clock. I want to go by the library and get this book and then come back home, eat, take a nap, and then go to the Madison McFerrin concert and get my ticket. I don't know why I be like, when I know it's not gonna sell out or like that I can, probably get a ticket there, I always just be like, well, what if I don't want to go? You never know how the day is gonna go, and I'm very much like that, but pretty sure I'm gonna go. So yeah, about to do that, and hopefully I have time to take a nap. Like, I could really just knock out right now, but I want to get that printed. I know that tomorrow doing it won't be ideal. I just need to do it now. Even though this bed is so comfortable. Let me get up and do that, and hopefully I can fit everything in without feeling rushed. Alright, so let's see if I can find somewhere fucking free to park. I feel like I low-key have found a space, but I was like, is this a space? And I should have just parked there. But at this point, that is neither here nor there. Dang, I'm already running just so late, but whatever. I guess it's straight. But I do need to find the park rather quickly, and I would rather not pay. I may have to move in for, well, is like, you be thinking concerts, but it's just like, I feel like I'm always like, okay, like, you be thinking even when it's late, or, you know, like the time is just always longer than you think. I feel like, personally, feel like when they're actually gonna come on or whatever. So shit, yeah. Dang. I feel like that spot's not gonna be there. I look cute though. Dang, I should have just stayed. I was like, that's a little walk, you know. Look at me thinking like, okay, it's a concert going on, and I haven't even bought this damn ticket. That's the crazier part. I could have went. Okay, bad. Dang, I gotta go all the way around, but whatever. It's really cool. There's really no reason for me to rush at all. Like, even if it's already started, it's really cool. Like, it's really cool. I should have timed it better, but yeah, we'll see what happens. That's all I can really do at this point. I feel like, I'm like, can I do a U-turn here? But I don't know. It just feels smarter to turn around because this is kind of tight. But actually, oh shit. I should not have done that at all. But, you know, fuck it, we ball. Such a good time at the concert, and I got to meet her. Oh my gosh. And I told her I feel like I wasn't even trying to fangirl. I was just like, and I was like, she said, she was like, I'm gonna be at the merch table. She was selling her own merch. Like, that's so fucking dope. And I was like, she's selling her merch. Like, I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna tell her, like, I would have bought a vinyl, but she was sold out. But I was just like, that was powerful. Like, that was powerful. I felt your family legacy, but like, you are your own person. But that was powerful. I had to just tell her that, like, and you're a Scorpio too, bitch. Like, I'm about to cry. Like, that was, wow. That was so dope. And she's not even that much older than me, and I could just tell that, like, her drummer was really her friend. Like, they really, I don't know, they was just locked in. And she was just, I'm a fan for life. And I was just so dope. And I met some really cool people in line. Shout out to, I don't remember both their names, I'm not going to say it, but shout out to them. They know who they are. Not like they're ever going to see this, but y'all were amazing, and I enjoyed speaking to y'all for those few minutes. And yeah, I hope that, you know, life treats you amazingly. Yes, but it was just so good. It was so good. I had such a good time. I'm so glad I went. I feel so inspired. Like, that show was so inspiring in so many ways. I got there right, like when she was already into her first song. Okay, I get my little get situated. Okay, I'm like, okay, it sounded real good. Like, it sounded amazing. And I'm gonna say like the third song she did was Runaway. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the song that she has with her dad. And as she's singing this song, and it's just her and a drummer, and like I could hear like her dad's style coming out in her. Like, it was literally like, I felt like it was ancestral, and I felt the energy of that. And I was thinking, like, on my way to the show about just like musicians who have children, and then their children do music, and just like what that looks like and what that can look like. And then I was thinking about, honestly, her in comparison to Willow Smith. She has a song with Willow. And not that they're to be compared, but what I was reminded of in the instance of Madison is like, your dad literally is like a healer. Like, he uses music to heal and unify people. Like, he's not just putting out records. He's literally like this is his life works. Like, this is spiritual practice for him. And I was reminded of that. And I just felt like the legacy of that in like her singing style. And it was just dope how locked in her and her drummer were. And it just being them. And she had posted like on Facebook about renting gear from musicians while she was in the city, and talking about this being an independent artist and how she was traveling and traveling lighter. And I just thought it was really dope. And like, the show's at Aisle 5. You know, Aisle 5 is not a huge venue. It wasn't even sold out. And I just say that in a way of like, it was people there who wanted to support her, and people there who genuinely supported her. And she gave an amazing show. It was intimate. It was cool. Like, I really couldn't even record. I just put my phone down and just danced and enjoyed it, because I felt like this is an experience like I want to be present. And her voice is like amazing. They're going off together. Like, her drummer and her are locked in. Like, he's going crazy. And then after the show, she's literally at the merch table selling merch. Like, it's not no crew. It's literally her and her drummer. Like, it was so dope. And he's talking to people after the show, and they were both. I just sat, because by the time I could get in the line, it was like, backed up. And I'm like, I'm gonna just wait. And I waited until like it was like maybe 8 people left when I got in the line, and people behind me was like, "Oh, we thought you was somebody, girl." I'm like, "No, I was just waiting." And then I started chopping up with them. They were super nice, amazing. Like, they just made my night even that much more better. And then I got to meet her, and I was just like, I just had to tell you like how powerful of an experience that was. And like, I'm also a Scorpio, and I don't know, it was just a good moment, and I was grateful that I got to tell her that. And I feel like, I don't know, I just felt like she really values and embodies like community, and just like art as like practice, and not, I don't know, I just thought it was dope, and I was very inspired. To make a long story short, I'm glad I went. It was a good night.
If you want me to get these things, I'm gonna need In-N-Out access.
It is good, and being like open to. I was talking about, I met this guy. He's younger than me, but outside of that, just like dating now, my thoughts and feelings about things, and like my hesitations if I were to ever date someone younger than me, and like how much younger than me, and that in relation to my experience having dated and been with older men in different like ranges in that of older men. And I just would never want to be like manipulative, and I would never want to influence anybody to make any like identity or just like life decisions at such an early age based around me. And not to say that automatically means that, but I know just a lot of the times that can be how things go. And most people will want you to do that, or like, like, yeah, but I don't want that for myself, so I don't want it for anyone else, at least not right now. And yeah, like I don't. He is cool. He's fine. He's cool. He's very nice. And I do think about just in general, like taking his age out of it, meeting nice guys. And I do think a lot about, I do think about like things that have happened to me. Not even things that have happened to me, my life experiences, because I don't even want to frame it in that way. My life experiences and things that I've been through, choices that I made, places that I've been, of like, I don't know how this sounds to someone who may not have had this experience, or who thinks a certain way about this situation. And like, I think I don't have a fear, but I do have a hesitation. And maybe that hesitation, well, I'm like, maybe that hesitation is fear, but I don't know. I don't think the semantics of that are super important in the moment. The point is, I think about that. Like, I don't know how you really would feel about that. And it's just really important for me to be like honest about things up front and like forthcoming. And I'm finding a balance in that. And like, yes, and everyone still, I don't even know if I want to say isn't deserving of, but just maybe you shouldn't ask to hold space for that, or even want to. So being able to like decipher and discern that has been something that I'm learning about, something that I'm exploring. But yeah, and then just outside of that, I'm really enjoying being in my own energy, and I'll be open to getting to know someone. And like really just letting it be that. Like maybe ask me like a year from now. I don't know if you have a year from now. You know, you might not. And I can't even say like a definite year from now. It's like no, not right now, not for me. I just gotta focus on other things. I have to focus on other things. And you know, if you know you rock with me and you think you want to be around for that, hey, I welcome you and I appreciate you, and I definitely want to strive to honor you while you're here. But you decide that's not for you, I already told you what I'm gonna do and what I'm doing. So, you know, if that's not something that you see fitting in your life, by all means, like, I truly understand, because I'm gonna do me regardless, and I'm committed to that. And like, I hate to say that, I feel like I learned that from men, but like, a man gonna always do him and choose him, and like pursuing what he wants regardless. Like, and I do think I've developed more of like my logical mind to be able to like start to integrate that, which is good. It's very positive, very, very positive. Yeah.